You're going to see, more and more high level, mass market, global opportunities really emerge from this foundational pillar that is this Timberwolves partnership with Aries certified spaces.
So Josh, you were just talking about the Timberwolves a short while ago. This is a pretty unique partnership that you just announced recently with the Target Center. Can you, give a little bit more color to our investors and help them understand what makes this partnership more unique from your perspective?
The partnership with Timberwolves is unique for a variety of reasons. It's number one, I think it's just very public. Like, it's a public space for the most part, where thousands of people gather weekly. And it's also a place of kind of high level performance. So people do always think of us with that on that performance side and really getting that edge, as well as the protective elements of what Aries does, the technology. It is highly visible. You have plaques throughout. The product is visible virtually throughout the concourse and in the media room and in different parts. So not only are those impressions are really valuable, but at the end of the day, it's about what it stands for. And I think the broader message to the market saying, we're thinking about this. We're thinking about creating the best fan experience from the Timberwolves standpoint. We're thinking about, optimizing wellness. When you go into the Target Center, they have a variety of other certifications where they do really think a lot about environmental design. And so wedging Aries into that broader story of optimized spaces and enhanced environmental design, what, again, as I mentioned, is a really natural fit. And so partnering with them allowed us to, again, collaborate in a way that showcases future thinking, kind of the natural progression and evolution of environmental design, and really thinking about creating the best environments for all humans, whether they're the high performers or the average fan. I also think the access that Timberwolves, their curiosity and just saying, hey, where else can we take this? What else can we do? They're just a fantastic partner. UFC has been a lot like that as well. Truly great partners always find ways to say, hey, we have this opportunity. We have this other thing that we're doing, or we can go to them and say, we have this idea. And the UFC has been a fantastic partner. And to this point, the Timberwolves have also found other ways to further tell our story, tell the bigger story of Aries certified spaces. So I think the Timberwolves will be a monumental deal and partnership for this reason, because it will become a cornerstone to the Aries strategy going forward. I think when we look back, years from now, and we say, okay, what were some of those pivotal partnerships? I think UFC is going to be, on that list. I think Timberwolves will probably be right there as well, because you have two massive players that are highly visible raising their hand saying, this is something that we care about and are curious about and are actively looking for solutions for. What happens to us afterwards? Our inboxes are flooded with new opportunities, new partnerships, new collaborations, other interested parties. And like I said, it's always like the key that unlocks the next door. And this particular key has unlocked many, many doors. And I think that's what's really exciting about this partnership.
From an investor perspective, there's one other unique aspect with regards to this partnership in terms of your new standard. Could you maybe give us a little bit more color about that and sort of how investors should think about that?
This is work that started maybe 2 years ago, maybe more, and is now coming to fruition. And if today your business is at X and it needs to be at 2X in a year, you don't just wake up at 2X version of that business. You have to actually start becoming the 2X leader today to actually grow a 2X business. So it comes from the work today. We may or may not be seeing the ROI today, but we know we're building something big. And to me, Aries Certified Spaces represents one of those moments in time from a long time ago where we started to make those investments. We started to find partners. We started to kind of cultivate our market and figure out, what this might look like. I think it's a signal of the team, the kind of future thinking of the team and the execution of our team to actually put this together. And I think it symbolizes what our team is capable of. We're already thinking 2 years now. We're thinking 5 years now. We're thinking, in the future, what does it mean? And we're already building that. And that's what's exciting to me is like, I can see that, the team sees that, and that's what we're marching towards. This is just one step. And the partnerships really do help us accelerate that. They do really help us become more efficient, help us educate the consumer, educate the public about the problem in a much faster, bigger way than we can do on our own. And thinking about how we got here and where we're going, the extra wind that's put in our sail from this partnership with the Timberwolves, what does that now do a year from now? When that's compounded over time, when UFC now going into our first full year with UFC, with all the learnings we have, the iterations we've had, and the deeper integration that we have, that wind that's put into our sails now is only increasing in velocity. And what does that look like a year from now, 2 years from now? And then the compounding effect of multiples of these partnerships, what does that look like? And so that's really what we're doing is we're making moves that compound over time. And I think you're going to see, more and more high level, mass market, global opportunities really emerge from this foundational pillar that is this Timberwolves partnership in very certified spaces.